saying when Esau forward the affliction, basically they brought out this genocide on us and eugenics, man. That was them forward the affliction, killing us out the womb, you know, bringing chemtrails, GMOs, fluorides, putting fluorides in the water. Okay. Give me
gave us
smallpox. Give me Psalms 83 again.
Psalms 83 and 1.
3. Start at 3.
Oh.
Give me Isaiah 47 and 6.
Psalms 83 and 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones.
Go ahead.
Verse 4, they have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation.
Go ahead.
That the name of Israel shall be no more in remembrance.
That the name of Israel be no more remembrance. Let us cut them off from being a nation. What's an example on how they did that? Okay. They had what? HIV, AIDS. The elites basically, the elites of the society, they only care about themselves. So you know they don't care about us. That was one of them ways they brought out the HIV and AIDS. But guess what? They didn't understand that it was going to hit their people as well. Some of their same loved ones. Okay? They put it ain't nothing but a virus. They tried to stick them in Negroes and try to put them in these sodomite societies. They try to put them in the sodomites. So they kind of say it was a disease. A man slept with a monkey or something like that and got it. Now he homosexual. All the homosexuals got it. But then you got those type people. They would sleep with like regular women and pass that disease on, man. Okay. What you got?
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 47, verse 6.
Mm-hmm. 6.
Verse 6.
47 6.
And it reads, I was worth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thine hand. That didn't shoot.
He gave us into Esau's hand. Go ahead.
Thou didn't show them no mercy.
You didn't show them no mercy. So Esau has always came up and continued to come up with different ways to kill us, man. Like I said, GMOs, fluoride, the water, the chemtrails. Michigan, you remember Michigan, the first state to fluoride water, basically in 1944, 45, right? And look at what, and who was the one that had bad water a couple years ago? Michigan. That ain't nothing new. They fluorided water. Look it up. Michigan was the first state to fluoride water, I think in 1944, 45. I think it's 45. So that ain't nothing new, you know? Go ahead.
Thou didst shew them no mercy. Upon the ancients hast thou very heavily laid the yoke.
On old and young, okay? On the Israelites, man. It don't make them no difference, man. It don't make them no difference. All right? And I'm going to read Lamentations. Read that again. I'm going to read Lamentations, the 2nd chapter.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 47, verse 6. And it reads, I was worth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thine hand. Thou didst shew them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid the yoke.
Verily laid that yoke. Like we said, they don't care, old or young. They killing babies before they even get out the womb. So they let you know they don't care. Okay?
Baby food. Hey.
Lamentations 2 and 15. All that passed by clapped their hands at thee. They hissed and wagged their heads. Okay? They mocked us, man. All right? Even when the Babylonians, like I said, when we said they was like, come let us destroy them. Right? Esau was right there helping them. Read Psalms 137-7. All right? And it says, at the daughters of Jerusalem, saying, is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole world? See, we the perfection of the whole world. But they say, look at these dudes, man. This what y'all call a king and a queen. Mud walking around like that woman we seen a while ago. She looked like she was down and out, man. You know? But in her head, she's thinking, yeah, I'm royalty, but shit, you don't look like it. It'll the Lord knock you down, man. Okay? Verse 16. All thy enemies have opened their mouth against thee. They hiss and gnash their teeth. Man, look at these damn niggas right here. That's how they talk. That's how what's called gnashing the teeth. You talk with your mouth together, like, man, look at this nigga right here, man. You know, that's what's called gnashing the teeth. Yeah, that's what it's called. Gnashing the teeth. Y'all shot gnashed his teeth with a lot of these. Man, these niggas ain't gonna get it, man. That's what it is. When you see gnashing the teeth, that's how they were talking. Damn, nigga.
You be hooping, can't nobody hoop. Man, it was serving.
Nigga, son. Here's the goddamn ball.
And you sometimes you think he hear you, you throw the ball real hard.
Then when you cannot hoop. Hey, come on, man.
Hey there. Man, it says, all thy enemies have opened their mouth against thee. They hiss and gnash their teeth. They say, we have swallowed her up. Certainly, this is the day that we look for. We have found, we have seen it. Okay? They still looking to the day to what destroys, man. They trying to figure out why we still here. They didn't put all these poisoning food in the water, and fluoride and chemtrail. They like, man, these folks still here. Our folks got skin diseases, and these niggas still getting old looking good. They don't understand. The Lord got us, man. Okay? They trying to still figure it out, man. Okay? But see, another thing, they didn't know the Lord would wake us up either in this time. That's the scary part, okay? You know? But like I said, that Psalms 83 the brother read, they said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation. All right? Now, back in like the 4th century AD, from the 5th century BC to 4th century AD, you had experiments it says, Human Experiments, a chronological human research by Vera Hassner, Sharab, which was said, the Latin is primum non nocere, meaning first do no harm. This was an oath of the physicians when a doctor took an oath, first to do no harm, okay? When he was practicing medicine. But guess what? The scripture tell you in Job that they are what? 13 and 4, that they are what? Physicians with no value. They doing more harm than good. When you look up the word doctor, it means to what? Falsify. So when you see a doctor, when he come in, a doctor coming in to tell you a lie, man. Okay? But they were supposed to took that oath to practice no harm back in the 5th century BC, the 4th century AD. That was around the time of Yahushua. Okay? That was time before Yahushua and even after Yahushua. Okay? Then you move on to the 1700s, the smallpox blankets, German warfare against American Indians. Okay? The Europeans brought the disease, man. They've always tried to cut us off from being a nation. 1900, Walter Reed Hospital. They inject 22 Spanish immigrants with different viruses and shit. Okay? So they have always tried to cut us off from being a nation. When you read that scripture, Psalm 83, it's an Old Testament scripture, but it's a powerful scripture, man. It's telling you, hey, man, they hate you. They want to exterminate you, okay? When you go into a dude named Boyd Graves, he goes into the development of AIDS because he had AIDS, but he cured it with colloidal silver. You go into it, he'll tell you about it. Boyd E. Graves, okay? He said in there in 1921, the eugenics philosopher Bertrand Russell publicly supported the necessity for organized plagues against the black population. So they've always brought out plagues to come against the population, which we went into that word, genocide. See, we went into that word, man. It explained it all. We went into that word genocide, okay? So it's just different things, man. Smallpox was brought to the natives. AIDS was put on Judah, okay? They put AIDS on Judah, man, all right? The Latino tribes, they sent, they put cancer on them. In 1931, a dude named Cornelius Rose, a pathologist, conducted cancer experiments in Puerto Rico, okay, under the Rockefeller Medical Investigation, Institute of Medical Investigation. So the Rockefeller name is in there, who are one of the elite families, okay? Rose, it says Rose was accused of personally infecting his Puerto Rican subjects with cancer cells and covered up the facts, man. See? And that's what they do, right? They infected all the brothers over there in Puerto Rico, and then they cover it up. When it's always a cover up, I'm gonna tell you, they'll burn labs down. Whenever they start burning labs down, it's a cover up that they don't want to see. Just like back when LeBron James in Miami, that I think it was called Balfour Lab, where they do what's that shit they shoot in them to make them better? Steroids. They had a lab, and they had certain names, the initials. Once they go get them shots, the check would come with initials like LBJ, DW, Dwayne Wade, Jamil Nelson, Birdman. All the dudes getting injected with steroids for performance enhancement. But when they get ready to figure it out, the whole lab got burnt down. So anytime they start burning labs down, they hiding something. They don't want that to get out. Okay? Because they try to, in their society, put certain people on a pedestal so they can make billions of dollars off of them. This is slavery, man.
Exactly what they do.
It's slavery, man. It's genocide. It's eugenics. It's all that. And y'all ain't figured it out. Jacob ain't figured it out yet. How much money do you need? Just quit. Just walk away from all this shit Esau got going. Walk away from everything.
They could have been built their own stuff.
Yeah, just walk away from everything. All you people, rappers, got all this money. Just walk away from that shit. Walk out. Just say, fuck it, I ain't doing it no more. Walk away from basketball court, football. Walk away from all that bullshit.
Too greedy, man.
Tell Esau now, we ain't doing it no more.
Back like that again.
You know? So, hey, man, it's been plenty of time. The Tuskegee experiment, okay? Y'all remember that one? 400 black sharecroppers. They were injected with syphilis. Some of them they gave the cure to, but a lot of them they be painstaking them to go through them studies, but they killing them. It ain't even worth it. Okay, it's not even worth it, man. Esau always come up with some kind of little study we doing. You know, yeah, you can send me some mail, call me. If you want to take part, I ain't taking part in nothing y'all got going on. Right? Because I already know it's all folly, man. It's all to kill.
They got reds thinking they'll be always into something. Like a damn kid.
Hey, in the 1940s, our Zebulon brothers in Guatemala, Esau them injected them with sexually transmitted diseases. In the 1940s, Guatemala. Okay? Give me Proverbs 4 and 14 through 16. Proverbs. Okay.
In the book of Proverbs, chapter 4, verse 16. Verse, what did you say? Verse
Proverbs 4 and 14.
Verse 14.
17.
And it reads, enter not into the path of the wicked.
See, enter not into the path of the wicked, man. Stay away from them. They wicked. Go ahead.
And go not in the way of the evil men. Verse 15. Avoid it. Pass not by it. Turn from it and pass away. Verse 16. For they sleep not except they have done mischief.
Read that again.
Verse 16. For they sleep not except they have done mischief.
So they can't get no good rest at night unless they done something wicked. Read that again.
Verse 16. For they sleep not except they have done mischief.
You hear that? You hear what that scripture say? They sleep not except they have done mischief. So when they do some wickedness, they can go home and sleep real good, and nothing don't, and it don't even bother them. It said in Micah the 2nd chapter, they go lay on their beds and they think of wickedness that they're gonna do when the day comes, because the power's in their hand. Right? They lay up in their beds thinking of wicked shit to do. When they wake up, they say they read that again. That's beautiful.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 4, verse 16. And it reads, "For they sleep, not except they have done mischief. And their sleep is taken away unless they has caused some to fall." Verse 17. And it reads, "For they eat the bread of the wickedness and drink the wine of the violence."
See, they drink wine of violence and bread of wickedness, man. So, hey, man, Esau, hey, this dude right here, man, that's all I can say. This nigga right here, nigga, got him messed up, man. He messed up. Hey, this is a site called Ma'afa21.com. Y'all make sure y'all read that. This website, I'm gonna read the heading of it. That one right there, Life Dynamics, Ma'afa21. It says, they were stolen from their homes, locked in chains and taken across the sea. And for 200 years, their blood and their sweat would help to build the richest and most powerful nation the world would ever be known.